Happy Sunday, everybody. I am coming back today. I didn't think I was going to be doing anything today, Sunday, October 16th. I did post on my community channel a very quick dream vision that I had this morning, but there is more to it. And I think I need to get into more details because it is extremely profound for the time that we're in. There were some details that I didn't understand at the time of the quick dream vision that I had this morning. But now that I've gone through it today, really looking at scripture, looking at, the people involved, and I need to give more details to this prophetic dream. Okay, so this will be about 10 or 15 minutes. It's not really conducive for a full chat, but I did want to bring this out because I wanted to, again, reiterate that the Lord is faithful. He is our defender. He is the one keeping us from the hour of testing right now. And he is, again, reiterating what we all know to be true with the Masons or the Freemasons and how they are involved with the upper echelon of these CEOs in the pharmakeia companies. I've got to watch what I say, but I'm going to have you look at the visuals. I actually had a quick dream vision this morning, and what I saw was a temple or a room in a Masonic temple. And Chip is actually my nephew's dad. I have not seen him. Probably 20 years, like minimum. It's been a long time. So he's more of an acquaintance than anything. He is a CEO of a beer and wine distributorship, and Alex is his son. Okay, and that is my nephew. I didn't really want to bring in a lot of these personal details, but I feel like it makes sense now to go ahead and do that. It's really not about the people that are here. It's the actual picture and the meaning behind it. Okay, it's not about these specific people in general. It's what they represent, and so this is really quite interesting. And again, our Father is so faithful, and he is our protector. So let's get to it. So Alex was standing at the door. His dad was standing in the temple, and it was very clear that they were in a Masonic temple because I could see the floor was the black and white checkered. Okay. Now, as you all know, and we all know now, that the Lord has been unraveling a lot of this as far as who is behind most of this demonic and very evil agenda. And it is the Masons, the Jesuits. It's these secret societies that have been secret for a very long time, or we've always been around it, but we didn't have the spiritual eyes to be able to see this. Washington, D.C. has a huge Masonic temple right by the White House. Most people don't know that. That's where all of these people go. Okay, this is a very secretive society. For those of you that are new to the channel that may not know anything about the Freemasons, this is a demonic force or Satanism. Okay, so anyway, so the Chip, the CEO, and Alex. So the Freemasons, the CEOs that are involved with these injectables, know that there's chips in them. That's what the Lord is trying to tell me, that the CEOs are involved. Okay, not just the pharmakeia, but you've got Amazon. I mean, you name it, they're all involved. Okay. I mean, just PayPal just came out and said they were going to be, fining people for misinformation. Okay. So you have to understand that this is a worldwide agreement. The Lord has allowed it for his end time Mark of the Beast prophecy. This is the Mark of the Beast. Okay. The Divok 19. These are high-level CEOs that have benefited financially from the Mark of the Beast. Alex means defender of humankind. So he was standing at the door, you guys. I mean, this is, now that I've had like a full day to kind of sift through all of this, it's going to make a lot more sense. Alex is a gender-neutral name of Greek origin, meaning defender of humankind. It is derived from the ancient Greek Alexandros, which comes from the Greek Alexe, in meaning to defend or to protect, to man or warrior. So Alex represented Jesus standing at the door, protecting us from the chips of the Masonic agenda. It could not be more clear, guys. This is amazing. Okay. He is the defender of humankind. He is our father, protector, warrior, and defender. So Alex in my dream represented Jesus standing there, protecting us as the royal priesthood from this hour of testing. So let's go through Revelation 3 again to the Church of Philadelphia. Now it'll make sense, because remember, I've been going over this the last few weeks on the churches. Also, what the Church of Philadelphia is compared to Smyrna and Laodicea. For those that follow this channel, it's almost like just an ongoing storyline, right? Just makes sense. So to the angel of the Church of Philadelphia, right? These are the words of the one who is holy and true, who holds the key of David. What he opens, no one can shut. And what he shuts, no one can open. So he was literally standing in the doorway. Like no one was going in and no one was coming out. I know your deeds. See, I have placed before you an open door, which no one can shut. For you have only a little strength, yet you have kept my word and have not denied my name. Look at those who belong to the synagogue of Satan. That's Smyrna again, who claim to be the Jews, but are liars instead. I will make them come and bow down at your feet, and they will know that I love you. Because you have kept my command to persevere, I will also keep you from the hour of testing that is about to come upon the whole world to test those who dwell on the earth. And boy, do we now know what that testing period was. It was from March 11th, 2020, for that 42 months to September 2023, September 11th. This is the hour of testing that has come upon the whole world. Daniel's prophecy, Daniel 12. I am coming soon. Hold fast to what you have so that no one will take your crown. The one who overcomes, I will make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he will never again leave it. Upon him, I will write the name of my God and the name of the city of my God, which is the New Jerusalem that comes down out of heaven from my God, and my new name. So we have the mark of the city and God's new name. It's an invisible mark. We don't have the mark of the beast. Okay, we are the ones, the royal priesthood, who is being protected by our defender through this hour of testing from the Masons. That's who brought the mark of the beast. CEOs. I mean, it cannot, and they know there's chips in it. It can't be any more clear. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. So the significance of Chip, he actually owns a beer distributing company. And this goes along with those that are sinners. He represents not only the chips and the injectables, but also the sinners who have taken the chips. Okay. Or at least one part of those sinners, the drunkards. Okay. So Isaiah 28 says, a spirit of justice to him who sits in judgment, and a strength to those who repel the onslaught at the gate. We have repelled it due to Jesus, the Father, who has protected us and defended us. These also stagger from wine and stumble from strong drink. Those are the ones that are in judgment. Okay, not everybody in judgment is a drinker, but this is one part of it. That's what Chip represents. Priests and prophets reel from strong drink and are befuddled by wine. We don't do anything as far as his royal priesthood. We have been, cured of, say, alcoholism, like myself, like that, because I, came to Jesus for full healing. I'm just one example. I know there's several out there that have talked to me about this, either privately on email or those in chat that were heavy drinkers before they were pulled out of the fire. Okay, so he's saying to my royal priesthood, those of us that have been saved from the hour of testing, we don't stumble because of drink and strong drink. Okay, again, they stumble because of strong drink, muddled in their visions and stumbling in their judgments. For all their tables are covered with vomit. There is not a place without filth. You can't have filth in the sanctuary, remember. So this is like the most profound dream I've had in a while, because it's like all the little things that these two represent, I'm not saying personally, because I don't know if they're strong drinkers, or, and it's really nothing to do with that. It's what they represent, what the company represents, the CEO, the chips, the Masons. Okay. So you can see how prophetic this is, in that Jesus is our defender, and he has saved us from that wrath so far until he comes to get us. Again, I'm not really sure if it's going to be September 11th of next year and then the bowls of wrath, or if in that 42 months we are to be taken out. April seems to be a high watch, but you guys, the whole point of us being saved from the wrath is also about this, that we have been kept from the hour of testing. So I plan on being here till next year, September 11th. If we leave before that, I'm ready. I'm always looking up. So again, take this all in prayer, and I'll see you tomorrow night for our live with Crystal.